It has been 8 years and counting since Turkina engineer and past 4x4 champion Dan Cowper hit on the idea to turn his rolling farmland into a series of extreme 4x4 trials courses and create this made-for-TV event. Bring in 9 of the top 10 drivers and trucks in the country, add 3 wildcard entries, and then build 12 courses with a time limit of 1 minute per course. And in this year's event, add in water. Lots and lots of water. Let in thousands of spectators and you have the Suzuki Extreme 4x4 Challenge. Each of the 12 courses have 10 gates that must be cleared without touching the pegs. Each gate cleared is worth 100 points. This makes a perfect course worth 1,000 points. You can't touch the Suzuki boundary tape, and if you do, you will score no further points from the time that you touch the tape. Each course has a 1 minute time limit. You can back up on the course, but you can't traverse the course the wrong way. Well, there we are, basic rundown of the rules here at the Suzuki Extreme 4x4 Challenge. 8 years of this very successful event, dampened a little bit in 2023 by the huge rainstorms we've been having right across the country. Course number 1 is the Andrew Morris Concrete and Works Harden Up Buttercup. And first to go, it is the newly crowned New Zealand champion, and this is Sam Thompson. Past champion of this event as well. Mitch Caldo sits alongside him as the co-driver. He gets the thumbs up from the safety officer, and we're underway for 2023. Immediately through gate number 1 and 2 as well, so it's going really well at the start for Sam Thompson. This is a matter of inches and precision, and you can just see from those shots how deep the water is here at Turkina, and that's because of the rain we've been having right across the country, as I said, over the last week. Now, have a look at the clock, the DPS clock, because they've got 1 minute 60 seconds to get through the course. So if they stop, if they've got time, they can back up and try again, and that's exactly what Sam Thompson is trying to do. Well, this is taking precious time. You see the DPS timer at the bottom left of the screen, and the seconds are ticking away, and Sam cannot get out of the bog. Now he's got some forward motion going on the nitro truck. He clips gate number 4, so doesn't score any points there. Gets through 5 though, but we've got 2 seconds to go. He's not going to complete anywhere near half the course before the time runs out. Not the start that Sam Thompson was looking for. New Zealand number 2. Neville Mather next to go in the Explorer Motorhomes Nitro truck. Another past winner of the event. Hasn't had a very good start because he's clipped gates 1 and 2 and he's missed 3, and he's going to roll it over, and how did he save it? That is unbelievable. That's the save of the century. Neville Mather, go out and buy a lotto ticket. Love to see that on the replay. That was so close to going over. Well, he retains his composure, as do I, as he negotiates gate number 5 without any problem at all. Lines up 6 now. That is a very, very steep off Canberra Hill. Through 6 you see the officials raise their yellow flags once the gate is cleared. Through 7 and 8 without any problems at all. 9, he's through 9 as well. He hasn't quite got to 10 yet. He's going to have another go at it. He's got time on his side, 10 seconds left. Clawing his way to the very top, and he gets through 10 as well and scores 600 valuable points. Have a look at this. How did he save that? It just pivoted on the 2 right side wheels and somehow came back on 4. Unbelievable stuff. Right, next to go, it is Neil Turner and Wade Alexander in hijinks. This is a CowperTruck. Now, he's seen what Neville Mather's done, so he'll keep that in the back of his memory banks just to see what he can do here. Through 1 and 2, oh, and he gets it wrong coming down the hillside as well, and goes away from 3 and 4. Oh, and he's clipped 5 as well, so he's cleared 2 gates for 200 points so far. He tiptoes down this off-camber slope. Have a look at the DPS timer. Time is not his friend at the moment. Through 6, through 7, through 8 by the look of it. Negotiates 9. Oh, and he's got 20 seconds to go. He's going to have a second chance. Remember, in the revised rules, you can back up and have another go if you've got time. So far, he's got time. Second time lucky maybe for Neil Turner and Wade Alexander. Oh, 7, 6, 5, 4. He's going to run out of time here. The DPS time is going to tell the story. He's not going to clear 10 because the time limit is up. Now, this is Nathan Fogden and Mike Gibbons. Nathan's been a veteran of all of these events, either as a driver or as an official. Through 1 and 2 without any real problems at all. Goes right over the top of 3 and 4. 5 works out okay for him. Now he's got to negotiate 6. He's perilously close to 6. It's a matter of inches. Oh, and I think he just clipped the outside of it. So he doesn't get through 6. Gets through 7 without too much problem. Oh, and he's got a bit of an issue there as he slams into the near vertical bank through 8. He's got time. He's got less than 20 seconds now on the timer. He can back up and have another go, and that's exactly what Nathan Fogden's going to do. Sponsored by BF Goodrich and Drummond Contracting. Here is the second attempt. Through 9. Oh, he just about puts the little CowperTruck into orbit. And he's going to time out as well without going through 10. Well, this is proving to be a very difficult course. Have a look at the altitude that Nathan Fogden gets on the CowperTrucks replay. That is standing that truck on its rear end. Here it is from a different angle. And this is what the thousands upon thousands of people love about the Suzuki Extreme 4x4 Challenge. So next to go, this is the father and son combination of Stuart and Liam Earl. They finished 5th in the national title chase. The truck is a CowperTruck. It's powered by an LS3 6.2 litre Chevy. Away they go, safely through 1 without any problems at all. Has a second bite at 2, but clears it. Oh, it gets a little bit out of control. Scoops up 3 in the left front tyre. 200 points if you have a look at the Elite Engineering scoreboard. Time is certainly on his side at the moment. You see how he backs up and has another go. Stuart Earl is one of the veterans now. Missed 4, safely through 5. In fact, not safely through 5. Just clipped it. Safely through 6, though. It's Stuart. And on to 7. Running gets a little bit easier till it gets to course number 8. And then it gets a whole heap tougher once again. This is the Andrew Morris Concrete and Works course. Number 1, Harden Up Buttercup, and these guys have had to harden up. Here's the second attempt for Stuart and Liam Earl. We zoom in on the onboard camera, you can see the concerned look on Liam's face. His dad has another go, but unfortunately he times out. This is the defending champion of the Suzuki Extreme 4x4 Challenge from last year. This is Kevin Herbie Hermison and Nick Hamilton. Oh, and they've clipped gate number 1. I think they made it through 2. They got 3. So not an auspicious start for the defending champion. They missed 4. They get through 5, okay. Now they negotiate this difficult off-camber hillside. Oh, and they hit the outside peg of gate number 6, so they don't score any points there either. Through 7 without any problem, and 8. And 9, is this going to be the dream run for Hermie? It started off a bit ropey, but it's finished well, and he will score 600 points. Shane Towers is next to go, finished 8th in the national title chase. Tony Hadlin sits alongside him, a rookie at the Suzuki Extreme 4x4 Challenge, but a long-time competitor in the national trials. So safely through 1. Oh, he just got the edge of 2. So he scored 100 points. If we have a look at the Elite Engineering scoreboard, timer's on his side, just on 40 seconds to go. 3 and 4 aren't scoring opportunities. 5 is, though. Working his way down this off-camber hillside, looking to clear 6. Does so. Now gets the Tom-built Nissan up to full pace. Clears 7, 8 and 9. Can he get to 10? Yes, he does. Scores 700 points, and at the moment that would take him into the lead. Well, next to go it is Aaron Guest and Gary Preston. Aaron's been here before. This is a new truck for the combination. This is a Nitro LS3, sponsored by TK Diggers and Nitro Customs. Okay, you can see from that shot just how deep that still water is as they work their way up into 2. We go back on board there, just see how hard the co-driver works on the individual brake levers. Cleared, no, didn't clear 3 and didn't clear 4, and now I think he's beached the truck on gate number 5, so 200 points is going to be his lot. If we have a look at the Elite Engineering Services scoreboard, plenty of time, but he isn't coming out of there in any hurry at all. Certainly not the start that Aaron Guest and Gary Preston were looking for. Ash Tonkin and Dion Ross next to go. They're out of the Thames Valley Club. This is another Nitro truck. Cutting Edge Tiling and other sponsors. Safely through 1. Oh, he's making number 2 look hard, but he's still got forward motion going. Remember, you can back up, you can have another go at it, and that's exactly what Ash Tonkin's going to do. Watching the DPS countdown, still time on his side. Safely through 2, but like so many others, can't clear 3 or 4 by the look of it. Safely through gate number 5. Oh, and he just clipped the inside edge on 6. So he's not going to score 100 points there. Through 7 without any problem at all. Now negotiates 8, that's easy. Red backers the truck, can it make it right to the very top? Time's on his side, but it's running out now. Less than 10 seconds to go. He needs to clear 8 and 9 and 10 if he wants to continue, and he does so. Well, just in the nick of time, and he scores 700 points. Have a look at it on the CowperTrucks replay. Plenty of elevation. Through 9, and now through the last one as the precious seconds tick away. And he picks up the 700 valuable points, and that puts him equal first with Shane Towers on course 1. But this is Chris Tomerlin. Chris Tomerlin is the ex-co-driver with Russell Luders. The last time we saw him here at the Suzuki Extreme 4x4 Challenge. He's got the very experienced Flesh Crawford sitting alongside him as the co-driver. And he is safely through 1 and 2, like so many others. He scoops up 3 and 4. So he doesn't clear 4. Now he looks to negotiate 5. Easily through 5, and now 6. And 6 has claimed a few. Got to be very careful when you enter this off-camber hillside, because it is very, very steep. And I'd say that Tomerlin-built truck was on the edge of rolling over there, but they've pulled the iron out of the fire and they continue on through 8, negotiating 9 now. The Diesel Performance Solutions timer says time is on their side, so they can back up and have another go. They'd love to get to 10. They haven't got there yet. They're close. Now they are in time trouble. Less than 5 seconds to go. They're going to time out. They're not going to get through the 10, I don't think. That'll be disappointing for Chris Tomerlin. First time here as a driver, and he ain't going to do it. Next up, this is Brent and Mickey Ward. Father and son combination. A truck is built by Wairarapa Diesel Services. It's a supercharged LSA, runs Fox shocks. Safely through 1, but goes completely off course and misses 2. Have a look on the timer. 45 seconds to go. Well, the buggy is Fukin buggy, and it might just be a bridge too far to get to 2. Let's have a look, second time around. This time, cleared it, and cleared it well. Hit 3 though, and is overshot, so not in a good position for 4. Still good time-wise, clip 4. Oh, and they clip 5 as well. Well, they cut it just a little bit too fine. Moving on to gate 6 now. Oh, the truck starts to drift a little bit. Oh, was there a touch there? Might have to go to the judges' score on that. The judges say yes, there was a touch. Through 7 and 8, but not 9. And can they get to 10? They're on board here for the final stanza of Brent and Mickey Ward, and they can't get to 10. This is the last truck on the Andrew Morris Concrete and Work course number 1. This is Andy Kenning and John Boylett from Nelson. First time in the Suzuki Extreme 4x4 Challenge, so welcome along, fellas. Oh, and they clipped gate number 1, and they've clipped 2 as well. It hasn't been a very good start for them, and they've rolled over 3. well, it was inevitable that we're going to get a couple of rollovers, but I didn't think it was in course one, but that's exactly what's happened to Andy Canning. Have a look at it on the CowperTrucks replay. Just clipped the side of the bank, and that tipped the Howard Schockler Osborne truck onto its roof. So if we have a look at the scoreboard, Towers, Tonkin and Tomalin tied on 700, and then Mather, Turner and Fogden in second on 600. Plenty of action still to come right after the break. Rangatiki, the land of adventure, arts and scenery like no other, where a lifetime of memories are made and memorable experiences happen. There's something for everyone. The district is the home to unspoilt land steeped in history, with panoramic views stretching from Mount Ruapehu to Taranaki and taking in the amazing Rangatiki River. Welcome back to the Suzuki Extreme 4x4 Challenge for 2023. We're into course number 2. It is the Optimo Detergent Heavy Duty Grime Time. And first to go will be a previous winner of this event, and that is 2NZ after the national title chase. That is Neville Mather and Richard Werner. Predator is truck, and that hasn't gone very well at all because they have not made it through gate number 1. That has shocked the huge crowd here. This is Neil Turner and Wade Alexander. Now they've watched Mather and see what he's done. So they've decided to miss gate number 2 and plunge headlong into the deepest section of the bog, and I don't know if they're coming out of there. Next to go, this is Nathan Fogden and Mike Gibbons. Four-cylinder powered machine. And they've used their brains. They've decided to miss gate number 1 because they've seen so many people get it wrong. Into the bog they go, and I think they clipped gate number 4 as well. They missed 2, 3 and 4. They have scored no points. If you have a look on the Elite Engineering scoreboard, time is on their side as they try to negotiate gate number 5. You zoom in on Mike Gibbons as he's working the individual brake levers here. They back up, have another turn. Can they make gate 5 this time? They're flirting with the right-hand side peg. They haven't got to gate 5 yet, and now they're less than 15 seconds to go, and they're drifting a little bit off course, and they nail gate 5, so they don't get any points on gate 5. They drift sideways through 6, but they get through it, but then they hit 7, and then they run out of time. They have scored 100 points. That's one gate for Nathan Fogden. Here it is on the CowperTrucks replay. This was a very spectacular run. The deep dive was fantastic, and it seemed to go a little bit wrong from there. Stuart Earl next to go. His son sits alongside him, gives Dad the thumbs up as they are on the journey here. Optimo Heavy Duty Grime Time, and it's caught a few out. You can just see how deep the standing water is. So Stuart made it through 1, didn't make it through 2, made it through 3, now negotiating 4. Can he get through 5? Yes, he can. This is a promising run for Stu and Liam Earl. Oh, and that's deceptive. I think that mud shower has moved gate number 6, and the judges think the same way. The flags came up, so they're through 6. They're through 7. But they've come to a grinding halt on 8. Time is still on their side, but they've got to be so careful to get reorientated, if you like, because they're sideways. They're stuck on gate 8. They clip gate 8. And now they're in time trouble. On the DPS countdown, 600 points for Stu and Liam Earl. This is the second attempt, and they're going to run out of time to do it. You'll hear the hooter, and that means the run is over. On the CowperTrucks replay, have a look at this. They sort of got themselves in all sorts of bother when they got sideways halfway between gate number 8. Well, next to go, it's another father and son combination, and this is Brent and Mickey Ward out of Wairarapa. Wairarapa Diesel Services built truck. It's an LSA supercharged Chev. They decided to miss 2, gone through 3 okay. Have a look at the onboard shot. They are absolutely covered. They're really going to need some Optimo. trying to work their way towards gate number 5, having cleared 4. They don't get 5. And now the real hard work begins, and this is hard work for them as well, because they get through 6, they get through 7. They've got plenty of time on their hands. They've stalled the machine. It's running again now. Through 7, can they round out number 8? They can't get through 8. They'll go through 9. Can they get through 10? They're going to go all the way. What a brilliant effort for the Ward combination. Father and son, they pick up 700 valuable points. Here it is on the CowperTrucks replay. Have a look at this. They worked so hard to get through 9. They got through 9 and they get through 10 as well. Right, this is our South Island visitors. This is Andy Canning and John Boylett. Didn't have a happy time in round number 1. Ended up on the roof. Let's see what they can do this time around. Got through 1 okay. Excuses or pardon for the lack of onboard footage there as the mud took control. Through 3 and 4. Now they start to negotiate gate number 5. This is the Howard Chocolate Osborne LS7 powered truck. First timers, first time for South Island competitors here at the Suzuki Extreme 4x4 Challenge. They've got themselves in a little bit of bother as well. They've been over once and they're nearly going over twice. But it wasn't to be. They've got time on their side, but not much as they back up and have another go here, trying to clear gate number 8 and then 9 and 10. 400 points so far on the Elite Engineering scoreboard. Hit 8, so they don't get any points there. Get through 9, 1 gate to go, through 10, and they make it. So 600 valuable points for the South Islanders. Here it is on the replay. Just get a great example of how much punishment driver, co-driver and truck take. Course 2 proved a bit of a challenge for a lot of the competitors. Kevin Hermison, the defending champion, scoring no points. Also failing to score, joint points leader after round 1, Shane Towers. Aaron Guest, another default victim to the conditions, cleared 4 gates for 400 points. One gate and 100 points was all Ash Tonkin and Dion Ross could muster, not able to get past gate number 3. The Waikato's Chris Tomerlin joined the Zero Club as well. Whilst current New Zealand champion Sam Thompson could only manage 1 gate and 100 points. So if we have a look at the Elite Mechanical and Engineering Services scoreboard, we see we have a clear leader after 2 courses. Stuart Earl on top on 1,100 points. Plenty of mud, plenty of high-flying action right after the break. Welcome back to the Suzuki Extreme 4x4 Challenge. This next course, the Wairarapa Diesel Services Time Attack, is, as the name suggests, against the stopwatch. So it's the fast and the smooth that win. First to go it will be Stuart and Liam Earl, so they're on the journey. Now, if they hit one of those pegs, you see, that is a 10-second penalty. So it's a straight out full throttle blast, but there's a little bit to negotiate. You can see for yourself this very steep off-camber side of the hill before they get through and turn 180 degrees and then head down to the finish line. So it is a slalom type course. You see they try to follow the blue line, but the fastest possible route, and a 32.9 for Stu and Liam Earl with no penalties added. Next to go, this is the defending champion. This is Kevin Hermison in the Gambler. Remember, if you hit one of the pegs, it's a 10-second penalty. Slaloming his way up this cut-out course from the side of the hillside here at Turkina. So far, so good for Kevin Hermison. Now, it's a bit of a trade-off here. Do you want to be accurate or do you want to be fast? You've really got to be a combination of both. And Kevin Hermison's hit one of the gates. That was a 10-second penalty, and he will go across the line. It's going to be slower than the 32.9. It's a 36.06 for Kevin Hermison. So currently he sits second. Next to go is Shane Towers. Now, he led after course number 1, but then had an absolute shocker in course number 2. Let's see if his truck is fast. He's under the starter's orders and away, slaloming his way around these off-camber and rutted hillsides that make up the Suzuki Extreme 4x4 Challenge. Oh, he got 4, so that's a 10-second penalty. That'll be added to his overall time. So far, so good, as he's got one tier to make, if you like. Following the blue line all the way down to the finish is Shane Towers. Oh, he's making it a little bit hard for himself. This is going to cost him time. 10-second penalty to add in as well. Heads down to the finish line now, and it's a 33.67 clocking. This is Aaron Guest. The calm before the storm. Away he goes in the nitro truck. He's got into the deep stuff, so that's going to slow him down just a little wee bit. So far, so good. This is where some of them have gone awry here, moving up to the second of the tiers, if you like. This is way steeper than it looks on the cameras, folks, I can tell you that, as he tries to negotiate the pegs and get around, follow the blue line right through to the finish line. He has not picked up any penalties and will stop the clock with a 36.20 clocking. Next to go, this is Ash Tonkin. Gets the hooter from course designer Dan Cowper. Redback is the truck. Remember, you've got to keep off the pegs. Every peg you hit is a 10-second penalty. You've got to try and be fast, and he clipped peg number 4, so that adds 10 seconds to his time. So it's a fine line. You thread the needle, if you like, between the gates here. Trying not to touch them. Getting up onto the top tier now. This looks like it's going to be pretty quick for Ash Tonkin. Gets through gate number 10, and the clock stops at 32.50 seconds. Chris Tomlin, first time as a driver here in the Suzuki Extreme 4x4 Challenge, normally seen here as the co-driver. Now he's got all the responsibilities in the world. Away he goes. So far, so good, although getting sideways like that not only slows you down, but it makes you in danger of hitting the course peg, and that's exactly what he does. So 10 seconds will be added to the time of Chris Tomlin, but what a time it's going to be. This is the fastest we've seen so far, and the victory donut as well, 26.96 seconds. Wairarapa Diesel Services bring you this one. It is course number 3 here at the Suzuki Extreme 4x4 Challenge. These are the Wards, father and son combination, Brent and Mickey. Brent is Wairarapa Diesel Services, so he'll be looking for a good result on the course that he sponsors. Oh, and he just about comes to a grinding halt there as he works his way up into the top tier now. He's got a 10-second penalty beside his name for hitting one of the pegs. Have a look on the DPS timer, and he will cross the finish line with a 33.20 clocking. Next to go, this is Sam Thompson. He is the current New Zealand 4x4 Trials champion. Finished second last year in a runoff here at the Suzuki Extreme 4x4 Challenge. Let's see what he can do here. That's going to cost him a fair few seconds, coming to a halt before he moves up to the second tier. Hard to see it, but there is a blue line around the course, and that gives the drivers an indication of where they should maybe position their trucks. Of course, they want to keep off the yellow markers as well, because every time he hits one, like he just hit course marker number 8, that is a 10-second penalty. Sam's time was a 29.46. So next to go, this is Neville Mather in the Explorer Motorhomes Nitro truck, a past champion of the Suzuki Extreme 4x4 Challenge. They say that slow and steady wins the race, but steady and fast may just win the race here for Neville Mather if they can keep it all in one line and stay off the pegs, which so far he's managed to do, climbing up to the top tier now on the slalom course. Remember, it's against the clock. It is the Wairarapa Diesel Services time attack, and through to the finish line for Neville Mather with a 29.50. Chance to take in the highlights now when things went wrong for a few combinations. This is Neil Turner, and sadly he hit the Suzuki tape and it was all over before it had begun. Nathan Fogden had his troubles as well. A broken steering arm costing him any chance of going any further. And our South Island combination, well, they've been over once. Guess what? They went over in course number 3 as well. Once again, a chance to have a look at the Elite Engineering Services scoreboard, and we can see that Stuart Earle still on top from Brent Ward and Neville Mather. Plenty of action still to come. Course 4 is next, here from Turakina. Welcome back to the Suzuki Extreme 4x4 Challenge for 2023. We're up to course 4, and it's the Broadway Accounting Solutions collateral damage. Now, there's a couple of decisions have to be made. Do they try and jump the drain before heading up the hill? We will see very, very shortly. First to go, it will be Nathan Fogden and Mike Gibbons. The truck is a CowperTruck Mitsubishi Evo 9 turbo powered. Oh, and they've gone into the drain. They've decided not to jump it. They've gone through it. So they've cleared 1, they've cleared 2, and now the treacherous downhill part of this course. Again, it's all about risk and reward. You can just see from that camera angle how steep it is. And there's that blue line, just to give you an indication of where you maybe want to position the truck. Oh, right over the top of 5, but they were clear thus far. Now they are into a little bit of strife here. They're going to have to back up and try this one again. There is 15 seconds left on the DPS clock. Still 400 points, make it 500 points now as he gets through 8, makes it through 9. Oh, and he's missed 10. He's turned the wrong way. He's missed course number 10. That's going to cost him 100 valuable points. Certainly not what Nathan Fogden was looking for. Stu and Liam Earle next to go. Stu is Broadway Accounting Solutions Limited. So he's on his sponsored course. Oh, and that's gone horribly wrong right from the very start. He got through 1, but he's not going any further. Now he's got to do the biggest series of U-turns you've ever seen. So he's picked up 100 points for going through 1. He hasn't got to gate 2 yet, and we're counting down from the counter to half distance, and I think they've decided to pull the pin. Yes, they have. I think there might be some damage. We might be able to pick it up here on the CowperTrucks replay. They've damaged the right front steering by the look of it. So next to go, it is the defending champion. This is Kevin Hermison and Nick Hamilton out of the Wanganui Club. The truck is a CowperTruck. It's the Gambler. It's an LSA supercharged shed, rumoured to have around about 700 horsepower, so it won't have any trouble getting up these hills. 200 points in the bank for Kevin Hermison. Came to 4x4 track trials by way of motocross and enduros. Inching his way down. Oh, and he's just clipped the gate number 5. Oh, and he's just a little bit off course now, and he's got 8 as well. He managed to get through gate number 4, okay, clip 5, clip 6, clip 7, and now he's struggling to get through 9. Gets through 9, can he get through 10? Time is running out slowly but surely. There is 10, it's perilously close, and he gets through 10. But a bit of a miscue earlier on for Kevin Hermison. So this is Shane Towers and Tony Hadland, his co-driver. Club is Eastern Bay. It's a Tom-built Nissan SR20 running Fox shocks. Mud Taxi is the truck's name, and it's lived up to its name so far. It's been deep in the mud. So through 2 safely, heading up to the top. Gets to the top. You see the yellow flags come out when the truck clears the gates. Look at the concentration on the face of Tony Hadland. He's operating those 4 levers you see on the dashboard. They're individual brake levers. as they make their way slowly but surely down towards gate number 5. Cleared it, but can't clear 5. Or 6. Now he begins the attack to 7. Oh, he's going to run out of time here. The DPS time is going to tick by, and he's not going to get to 10, I don't think. Second to 10, can't clear 7 at the moment. Not going to be able to do it. The hooter goes, and time's up for Shane Towers and Tony Hadlin. This is Aaron Guest, next to go. This is a nitro truck for Aaron. Aaron in strife, absolutely covered in that terrible muddy water through the drain in 1. There was the opportunity to jump that. Not too many people have tried it. They've driven right over the top of gate number 1, so no points scored as yet. If you have a look on the Elite Services scoreboard, you will see that. They get to the top having cleared 2 and 3. Through 4, but only just. Not through 5, sadly, or 6, so they clean those up in one fell swoop. Through 7, no. Even on the second attempt, they got it. And unfortunately, time is up for Aaron Guest. This is Ash Tonkin, currently sitting in 4th place as we head into this, course number 4. This is the Broadway Accounting Solutions collateral damage, and there's been plenty of that. Ash decides to miss number 1 gate, heads through 2. Plenty of time on his side. Have a look at the DPS timer and the Elite Services scoreboard there. 200 points amassed so far for Ash Tonkin. And he's driven right over the top of gate number 5 and missed 6 and 7. And now lines up gate number 8. Have a look at the timer. He's still got plenty of time on his side. Gets through 8, okay. Gets through 9, okay. And as smooth as you like, gets up and over the top and gets through 10. And that is 600 valuable points. Chris Tomlin is next to go. Fletch Crawford, his co-driver. That's Fletch we're zooming in on as they get the starter's signal to go on course. Through this deep drain they go. Now, is this going to come off for them? This is taking a lot of precious time, but he's through 1. Heads up the hill. No issues at all getting up to the top in the Tomlin built truck. So through 2. And now plunges off the edge of the world. That's what it must seem like to co-driver and driver as they plummet back down to the huge crowd here at the Suzuki Extreme 4x4 Challenge. Drives right over the top of gate number 5. Oh, he's a little bit wide and he's hit the Suzuki tape. He's hit the boundary tape, so his scoring stops from that moment on. That is a costly mistake for Chris Tomlin. Next to go, this is Brent and Mickey Ward.
Get your phones ready.
That's the way to do it. Attack. Attack is the best form of defence, and that's exactly what the Wards do. They jump clear over 1, up through 2, around 3 at the top of the hill, and now they head down the other side. So perfect so far as they head towards gate 4. Drives right over the top of gate 4. Decides to miss out 5, 6 and 7 to get a clear shot at gate number 8, which they clear. 9 they clear. 10 they clear. Good finish.
Righto.
This is Andy Canning and John Boylett. This is the Nelsonians. Been on their roof twice already. Clear to the top. Around 3 they go. 300 points comes up on the Elite Engineering Services scoreboard. And now they inch the FJ Toyota Tribute truck, I'm calling it, with the front grille down the other side.
35 seconds to go.
Oh, they haven't lined up 4, they've gone over 4. This decided to miss 5. They've missed 6. That was their choice. They missed 7 of choice. And now they're in a little bit of bother, and they're a little bit of time bother as well, because the DPS clock keeps ticking down to 10 seconds now, having their second attempt to get through gate number 8. They get there, they get through 9, and they redeem themselves. Do they get through 10? Yes, they do. Next up to the starting line, it is Sam Thompson and Mitch Caldo in Nitro 1. This combination, the current New Zealand champions in 4x4 trials season just passed. One of the invited guests, along with 3 wildcards here to the Suzuki Extreme 4x4 Challenge. And they are perfect up to the top. And now they come down the other side. And this is where it all suddenly starts to go just a little bit wrong. So they get through 4, they run over the top of 5, and now it looks to me like they're going to have a go at 6. No one else has done this, so this is brave stuff from Sam Thompson, and he clears 6. Oh, he's in trouble now though. He's hit 7, and now he's backed up over 6, so he's lost all that good work he's done. It's all come undone. I just wonder what the thinking was behind that. Can you get through 8? Yes, he does. Can you get through 9? Oh, he's running out of time. He's got 5 seconds to go on the DPS countdown. He's not going to be able to do it. He's not going to get to 9 before he runs out of time. I wonder if they'll rue that decision. Neville Mather next to go. Richard Vernus sits alongside him. He's decided attack is the best form of defence as well. He rockets to the top of the hill. Should have had a stopwatch on that one. So he's got 300 points in the bank as he tips it over the edge now. Has he got 4 in mind, or is he going to miss 4 and concentrate on 5? He's gone right over the top of 4. He's missed 5. He's missed 6. He's missed 7. He's looking to attack 8. He's not going to be able to do it because he's hit the Suzuki tapes and the course peg as well. So it's all gone horribly wrong for Neville Mather, and he won't score any more points than when he hit that tape. This is Neil Turner and Wade Alexander. This is hijinks. Causing plenty of hijinks here at Turikina too. They're perfect up to the top of the hill. Down the other side they come now. They inch their way forward. Through 4. Oh, and through 5. And they attempted 6 and it didn't work for them. So 7 didn't go for them either. So now they line up gate number 8. And, oh, they've driven over 8 with the left rear. Through 9, okay. Can they get to 10? Have they got time? Yes, they have. They've got plenty of time on this side. Less than 20 seconds, and they get through 10 as well. Well, here it is on the replay. Ambitious stuff here. Through 6. Decide to miss 7, and then attack 8, 9, and 10. They hit 8, though. So, a last look at the scores for this show, and it tells you that Brent Ward is now the leader on 2,200 points. Coming up next week, more mud, more rolls, more jumps, and more big air. You won't want to miss it here on CRC Motorsport.